Hi, this is Mark. In this video, I'm going to explain my take on the law of attraction. I do not have a very deep understanding of the law, but I do understand a few of the premises that, if you orientate your life in such a manner, if you try to exude confidence or positive traits, or you basically associate yourself with positive energy, then your experiences or your life will be painted in such a way to kind of match those, the energy that you're exuding, essentially. So, but there are some claims that anything, and everything is possible, and you can get all opportunities provided. To me, that of course it's false, and no, this is just on the basis of a boundary. And if I'm going to define it mathematically, you could consider, suppose that you took every single direction that you took, to, like a pathway in your life, was basically perfected to such degree that encapsulated all the opportunities that could have been collected in a given lifespan. Now, life is not perfect. Therefore, there exists a boundary, a limit in between the maximum limit that it's transient, and it's transient based on the law of attraction. So basically, if we change our mindset in such a way to think positively, constructively, we're going to converge to that absolute. We're not going to hit it, because it doesn't even exist, but it's this, the premise is that everything is perfect, but in actuality, we don't have that. So life is not fair in all instances, in all domains. So the key is, like, you find your niche, find the domain where you can actually experience this. You don't want to just, you got to build up based on the feedback as well that is received. It's like, if I go in one domain, like for instance basketball, I'm not going to get nearly as much feedback in other domains, so you got to kind of find that niche, and then from there it alter the mindset, and from that standpoint you can really start progressing, moving forward. Try to build. The key in life is live and learn. You fall, you crash. Yes, it may seem as a negative, but it is a positive. You can convert. It's transforming that negative energy into the positive, and you revert it, and therefore you're projecting, you're liberated, you're free, you're basically becoming, when you have energy, you seem lighter. Everything seems lighter, it's more fluid. When you get depressed, everything seems heavy. It seems like gravity is pushing down on you with such magnitude or such force. You need the liberation. A positivity is a liberation, but it's always bounded. Basically, there are some constraints, and there always are going to be some constraints. For instance, like we know there exist opportunities everywhere. Like we're not meeting all these opportunities. If I translate to every single location, I would be able to converge or actually meet those opportunities. I could have more possibilities in another locality, but I'm not there right now. These opportunities exist once you actually converge, or you actually intersect. Basically, at the junctions they exist. But the possibilities are out there, and they're bounded. Basically, you have like a bag of possibilities that are within this range, and the opportunities coexisting within it. And basically, by exploring a larger, wider area, you can converge, or you can actually meet more of these junctions. Because notice how with closure, when you're depressed, you don't want to move. You're immobile. You just sit there. You don't do anything. You're tired. You're fatigued. Opportunities condense to zero. Therefore, it reinforces a negative. You get in this vicious loop. But now, opportunities pop up, and you start noticing, like, of course, it's predicated on your direction, your energy. You're moving in more areas, you're more domains, you're converging or meeting these junctions. And of course, if someone matches a potential, or notices or comes to a realization of the potential of the energy, then you can convert it to kinetic energy, and you have and then basically you can move and progress. But of course, it's going to be constrained based on position and basically the boundaries that I was defining earlier. So yeah, that's just my take on the law of attraction. It can be quite subjective, but that's just it is very interesting in terms of philosophy or metaphysical. In the metaphysical realm, there's a lot of ways you can actually take it constructively. And of course, it can be, utilized the opposite direction. But, the key is that we just try to utilize whatever we have, constructively, but don't go overboard and try to, understand. It's always can be good, to understand, yes, there are limitations, that outside. It's just, there's nothing wrong to me with that. But, that's just my take on it. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.